Hello students, I'm Alok Mishra, your mathematics tutor at Acadprime. So today I'll be going to discuss here the nature of the roots of quadratic equation. You know that in a quadratic equation, you will be having the two roots, or you can simply say there will be two values of the variable, whatever variable given to you, like variable may be x, y, z, whatever. You can have two values of those variables. Okay. So the general form of quadratic equation that we have is ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. This is the general form of quadratic equation where the coefficient of x squared is a, coefficient of x is b, and the constant term is c. So these are the three values that we have, that is coefficient of x squared, coefficient of x, and the constant. With the help of all these three terms, we're going to decide or find the nature of roots of the quadratic equation. Okay. For determining the nature of the roots, we're going to find the discriminant of the given equation. Discriminant, that is represented by t. Okay, so this d is equals to b square minus 4ac. This d is equals to b square minus 4ac, where this b is the coefficient of x, a is the coefficient of x square, and c is a constant term. Okay. So from this, that means from equation 1, we can have three possibilities. We can have three possibilities, and the possibility one is that the value of d can be greater than 0. Value of d can be greater than 0. So in this case, we will be having the roots as real. We will get real roots in this situation. Now, from this particular situation or particular possibility, we can have yet another two possibilities from this. Another possibility is that, the first possibility is that this b square minus 4ac may be a perfect square or may be not a perfect square. That means roots will be rational, or the second possibility is that roots will be irrational. These are the two possibilities that we have. Okay. Whenever this b square minus 4ac is a perfect square, in that case we get a rational root, and when it is not a perfect square, then we will get an irrational root. Okay. So what conclusion you get from here? If the value of d is greater than 0, then roots will be real and rational, or roots will be real and irrational. Okay. Now come to the next one, the next possibility, and the next possibility is that the value of d as equals to 0. In the case when the value of d is equals to 0, we can have the possibility, we can have the nature of the roots as roots will be real and equal. Okay, whatever we get the value of the variable from the equation, that value that will be having the same value for both. That means if we have the two roots, one of the root is alpha, another root is beta, that means the value of this alpha and beta is same when we are getting d as equals to 0. The next one is your d less than 0. It might be possible that the value of d is less than 0. That means it may be like minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, whatever. So in this case, roots will be imaginary. Roots will be imaginary. And up to grade 10, you learned that If the roots will be imaginary, you will not be able to solve that problem. Up to grade 10, this concept is learned to you. Up to grade 10, no solution possible. No solution is possible. But when you move to your next grade, that is grade 11, we learn about this as well, where we discuss about like imaginary roots as well as real roots. Okay, and in grade 11 you go on to solve this problem as well. Okay, so up to grade 10 we discuss about only these two types of roots where we can have the solution possible. Okay, solution is possible for these two cases. Okay. Let's take an example. I'll be taking one example for this. Example is that find the nature of the roots of the equation. Nature of the roots of the equation 3x squared plus 4x plus 2 equals to 0. Okay, this is the equation given to you. So from the given equation, just write here given equation. Okay, the given equation is 3x squared plus 4x plus 2 is equals to 0. Here the values of your a, b, c is, the value of a is that coefficient of x squared, that is equals to 3. The value of b is a coefficient of x, that is equals to 4, and the value of the constant term is equals to 2. Therefore, just going to find out the discriminant, that is equals to root under b squared minus 4ac. This is equals to root under, the value of b is 4, so it will be 4 square minus 4 into 3 into 2. So it will be equals to root under 16 minus 4 3s are 12, 12 2s are 24, and the value of your discriminant is coming out as negative 8. Okay, negative 8. So this comes under the category of imaginary roots. So roots will be imaginary. So roots will be imaginary in this situation. Okay, so this is all about the nature of the roots of the quadratic equation that we have. Okay, thank you to all of you. Thanks for watching. See you back again with the next video, in which we will discuss again as how to solve these imaginary roots as well. Thank you to all of you.